Wow, guys, what a game. Literally right down to the wire. Man, this Heat Celtics series is not something I expected it to be. I honestly expected Celtics to just absolutely dominate the less than fully capable Heat, not having Tyler Hero, and just Heat. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, Heat doesn't even have Victor Oladipo. I know Celtics don't have Gallinari, but still, you would think that Celtics being the number one seed in the East, Heat being the number 8 seed, it would be just a complete domination. But Jimmy Butler, man, who is this freaking guy? He's unbelievable. He got 27 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. I mean, he's doing everything on both sides of the court. He was out here sunning Grant Williams, calling him a little boy on the court. You saw them go head to head. I mean, it was freaking unbelievable. They were barking at each other. For a second there, Williams was actually clashing back and making some points too, but he just couldn't keep up. Jimmy Butler is just unbelievable. The guy shot 48% from the field. Kevin Love didn't do much. Bam Adebayo absolutely stepped up. 22 points in this game, 16 rebounds, 9 assists. And then you got these role players like Caleb Martin. I mean, how can you have so many undrafted players and just absolutely dominate a series? This has to be credit to Eric Spoelstra for just really knowing how to take over a team and really showing them, plays and schematics and defense, things that just kind of really help shape a team, even if you don't have all-stars taking over. Caleb Martin is an undrafted player. He's only averaging 9 points throughout the season. And today, this kid gets 25 points, shooting 11 for 16, also hitting 3 of his 7 3-point shots. I mean, 43% from 3. If you look at the Heat and the box score, they had Kyle Lowry, negative 21 plus minus, Cody Zeller, minus 8, Kevin Love, minus 1, still managed to pull this win through. And they did both of these wins in Boston's home court. I mean, that's just unbelievable. I look at guys like Jason Tatum. I mean, the poor guy played 42 minutes, had 34 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. I mean, you shot 10 for 20 from the field. He was still a +5. You got Robert Williams III, 13 points. Honestly, you look at some of the other role players aside from Jaylen Brown, Derek White with 11, Malcolm Brogdon with 13. Usually you expect a little bit more from these guys, but your top 2 guys in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, I mean, Tatum carried the entire game. You look at Jaylen Brown, the dude shot 7 for 23. He was 1 for 7 from his 3-point range. He was negative 24. I mean, just an absolutely atrocious game for being game 2 and in your home court. I mean, it was already bad enough that Heat stole the series with the first game in. Now they have home court advantage. But then to lose 2? I mean, that's just sad, man. This team had everything going for them. Boston Celtics could have literally stole this series as a sweep if they wanted to. And you're really starting to see the 2020 bubble championship kind of come back alive all over again. Now, granted, I know the Lakers are down too. Denver Nuggets have been absolutely destroying them. And I personally don't feel that bad about it. I still think that they have a good shot of coming back. That Denver altitude is no joke, and the fan base is also pretty crazy. So you give 2 days back to LA, and Lakers come up and the series is 2-2, it's a whole different ballgame. But back to the 2020 bubble championship, right now if we see Lakers and Heat at the end, then if Lakers end up pulling it through, nobody can really say that was just a Disney winning championship. But alternatively, if Nuggets pull through and they play the Heat, that would also be something special. But geez, this series has been unbelievable. The way these guys are coming at one another, the fury that's in their eyes, the way that Jimmy Butler is just absolutely just destroying the morale of the team. I think they're pretty much going into the locker room not knowing what to do. But anyway, I'm just so happy to see this series and the way that it's been pulling out. Honestly, it's a lot better than what I expected it to be. And to me, it's more exciting than what we're seeing with Lakers versus Denver. And as a Lakers fan, I honestly thought I would never actually say that because I love basketball as a whole. But this game was just so competitive, it was unreal. Looking at the summary, you got Miami who shot 45% from the field. Boston also very similar with about 47%. The threes were actually worse for Boston at 28%, but Miami wasn't that much better. They were at 34%. And to top it off, Boston actually had more free throws that they could shoot. They had 24 free throws to Miami Heat's 19. The assists were damn near the same. The fast break points, Boston Celtics actually had more. But really, this game just boiled down to defense. Miami had a total of 44 rebounds compared to Boston's 35. They had 7 more steals. I mean, defense wins games. That's just the point. There's nothing you could do about it. You can't have Jimmy Butler stop you on every possession, have Bam Adebayo get all these blocks. You're not going to win a series like this. It's just hard to stop all around. But good for the Miami Heat. I really didn't expect it to be this way. And for you Heat fans, if you go all the way to the finals and you pull this through, I got to give it to you. That would be one well-deserved championship ring. I can't wait to see what the rest of this series entails. But Boston has a lot of digging to do to go back to Miami and try to win 2 over there. It's going to be real tough. And if they happen to lose one and the Heat are up 3-1, this series could end in 5.